Hello everyone, this is Jack Wu, your host for Success Edge. Happy Friday. Today I want to talk about one thing that causes a company not to grow exponentially. For many years being in the sales business, I have experienced the highs and I have experienced the low. And one thing that I always want to share with people is that if today your business, your company is only depending on you or one person, your company will never scale. That happened to me many years ago. At least for the first 5 years of my career, I remember I had to do everything. I had to show up, I had to perform, I had to play every position in my company, and my ego was boosted because I felt that, man, I'm the most important person in my business. Without me, my company would never grow. That sounds familiar to a lot of you, huh? But I assure you, maybe that would be a ego booster for a lot of you, but in terms of growing a company, that is actually one of the worst things that you can ever experience as an entrepreneur. I realized years later, my biggest downfall early on in my career was not leveraging the right resources, the right people to build my company. And the minute I realized that and I applied the new strategies, my business absolutely took off and I never ever looked back since. Let me explain to you the one thing that most people don't like to do is to leverage other people to work for them and working with them. And let me give you a couple reasons why people are having a hard time with the word leverage. First reason, ego. Ego is the enemy. We all have ego. There's a difference between healthy ego than an ego that is right up here and you don't want to listen to anybody. You don't want to get any advice. You just think that you're the best in the world. So most man or woman has that ego and they feel that the only way they will retain the attention is to focusing everything on themselves, because at the end they want to get all the credit, they want to get all the attention. If you feel like that, I promise you one thing, your business will never ever have a life of its own. It means that the minute you take a vacation, the minute you're no longer at the office, the minute you took off for a month, your business actually slowed down and actually maybe disappear, right? Because you don't have other talented people working with you. Second reason why people don't like to leverage is what? Embarrassment, right? They just feel that, you know what, if I ask for help, if I ask my employees, if I ask other peers to help me out, wouldn't it be like, wow, other people will be better than I am, and it will show my weakness, will show my leaks. Third reason why people don't like to leverage is what? Insecurity, right? They feel that, wow, I can't ever let other people surpass me one day because I always have to retain the best position, the best player in my business. And the last reason is what? Fear of being rejected, right? Because sometimes when you ask somebody to help you, there's a chance that people say, well, no, I can't do it. So those are the four major reasons why people don't leverage. But I promise you one thing, as a CEO of your company, as an entrepreneur of your own business, you gotta understand one simple fact. Unless you learn how to leverage the right stuff, the right tools, the right people, your business will never, ever take off. It means that what? It means what? You have to work every single day in your business. You have to work every single week, every single month until you die. The minute you're no longer there, your business will actually slow down. Is that the business model you want to build? If the answer is no, then you listen to me in the next few minutes. What should you leverage for you to have a chance to grow your company exponentially? So there are four things that you got to learn how to leverage eventually, because if you don't, again, your business will never grow exponentially. It will never scale. The first thing that I believe that you got to learn how to leverage is the right tools, right? You gotta look around the industry, look in your company, do you have the right tools? When I talk about tools, what am I talking about here? Website, social media presence, nationwide trainings, webinars, live training at your offices. Are you leveraging those to build your company? Or do you just simply asking everybody to listen to yourself, one person, one man show, you do all the work. And if you're just doing all the training by yourself, you're not leveraging nothing, right? So leverage the right tools to build your business is key component number one to scale your company. Number two, leveraging the right people. The ability to put the right people in the right spot, doing the right thing is the key for quantum growth, right? There are there are people in your company today, they're good salespeople. Some of them, they might be good recruiters. Some of them, they could be good in operational. Some of them in the back end. Some of them could be good in technology. You have to pick the right people doing the right thing. Putting the right people doing the wrong position, disaster. So who are the right people in your company? You have to figure that one out. And the third thing that you got to learn how to leverage is you got to leverage a system, right? If you don't have a system in your company, your business, first of all, is never going to grow, never going to scale. You got to develop a system where it is simple to a point that is step 1, 2, 3, and people know what to do. And if you have a system that's simple and effective, then all you got to do is get your people to focus on something that's simple, duplicable, but profitable. And you understand why McDonald's is so powerful, right? Why McDonald's is so successful. Why companies such as McDonald's, Starbucks Coffee, Southwest Airline, they're so successful is because they have a very, very simple system. If you own McDonald's today, you don't need to know how to cook hamburgers. They have a system in place, and all you got to do is to own that system, but you got to be the driver. You got to follow the system and get everybody else to follow the system. And all you got to do is what? Press the right button. So I don't care if you're in the car sales business. I don't care if you're in the insurance business. I don't care if you're in the restaurant business. You got to have a system in place, but more important, to simply have a system in place, you got to be the leader who actually enforce that system that everybody got to duplicate and follow. And the last one you got to leverage is other people success stories. So eventually in your business, in your company, you got to make sure that you focus a lot of energy in getting a lot of your guys are making money and their success story, not just your own, not just focusing on yourself. And now other people's success stories in your company become very viral, become very authentic, become very explosive. Now you leverage other people's success stories to build your company even in a bigger way. Does it make sense for you? Today's episode is very, very, very short, but my point is very simple. Get into the leveraging business, because if you don't leverage the right resources, the right people, the right tool, the right system, your business will never, ever, ever scale. So my challenge for you today is, remember, put your ego aside. All right? Having the right people working with you will scale your company, will get your company to get to a level where one day, if you take a vacation for 6 months, your business will continue to grow with or without you being there. And I hope to see a lot of you will get to that level one day where your business will have a life of its own. All right? So with that being said, I hope to see every single one of you at my next episode of Success Edge. Take care.